Mishpashinkwa Ushteshpa. First off, what is a gang enhancement? Today we're going to talk about gang enhancements. Let me just take a little drink of the warishi. You know what it is. Pretty good. Let me read it to you like that I don't misinform you in any way. So, the Penal Code 186.22, Section B, is the gang sentencing enhancement. This part of the law provides that anyone who commits a felony for the benefit of a gang will receive a mandatory prison sentence in addition and consecutive to the penalty he receives for the underlying felony. And then it goes into gang enhancement laws. And anybody watching this, I highly recommend that you go and do your own research. I'm just gonna tell you from my experience what's going on with the, or what do I know of the gang enhancement law. Um, Before I even start, this is hard for me to deliver, right? Because I'm not perfect and I'm not fully recovered myself. I still get violated for gang enhancements. I'm still on active parole, high risk, GPS, gang member caseload. So it's sometimes I feel like I don't want to be a hypocrite when I say certain things, but I know it's for the better. I know it's to help people out. So I'm gonna start off like this. My message simply should be for the youth, as far as for this episode. For the youth that are barely thinking of joining a barrio, or they already got jumped into a barrio. And I'm gonna tell you the worst thing you could do. In order for them to convict you of a gang enhancement, there's certain elements that they have to meet. There's certain elements that they have to prove, and they have to prove that you're a gang member. You see what I'm saying? So if they don't have no proof of you being a gang member, and it's up to them or your lawyer to let the jury know their side of the story and let the jury decide, then why give them the case? And I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of it. I did all kinds of stuff that I should have never done. At this point, there's nothing I could do that is gonna get me more burned with the juras. There's nothing I could do that is gonna make my criminal record worse. So I simply don't care no more. But at the same time, I don't want to send the wrong message to the little homies anywhere you're at in California. I don't want to send the wrong message because it does matter. So the first thing I recommend is don't get involved in no gangs and no crime. First off. But if you're sick with it, you want to live that life. You want to go experience, all it takes is one shooting. You're going to be there for life. They're not going to let you out anymore. That's all it takes. You do one shooting, the chances of you getting out are very, very, very slim. But you do a shooting for the benefit of a street gang, you're not getting out, Brody. They're gonna hit you with attempted murder, and then they're gonna hit you with the enhancement laws. And I'm gonna give you a few examples. I have a friend, right? I have a friend that was allegedly he robbed somebody, and he brandished the weapon, so he pulled out the gun, took the property of the person he was robbing, and I met this guy in prison. By the way. So he goes to trial. He lost. So they sentenced him to 26 years, 8 months. So they gave him 10 years just for showing the gun, for brandishing the weapon. That's 10 years. They give him another 10 years just for being a gang member. They prove that he's a gang member and that the crime was committed for the benefit of a street gang. They gave him another 10 years. They gave him like 4 years for the actual robbery. 211, it's called 211. They gave him like 4 years for that, and they gave him like 2 years for a possession of a controlled substance that he had prior to that. He had been arrested for it. He was out trying to do a program to get rid of that from his record. So that's one example of how the gang enhancement law works. I myself, I have to register every time I get out as a gang member. Like, if I go to jail, it doesn't matter if it's 2 3 days. By law, I have to go register as a gang member and let them know where I live. They ask you all kinds of stupid questions, And if you don't go register by law, it's a misdemeanor. So you go back to jail, with a new case, a misdemeanor case. But anybody that's ever been busted for anything gang related, and they prove that he's a gang member or played out, got convicted of being a gang member, has to go through that for 5 years after you get out from prison or county, wherever it was that you signed. Once you parole, once you get out, for 5 years, you have to go within 10 days to whatever local agency um, is there, the PDs, the sheriffs, whatever local agency has jurisdiction right there. That's where you gotta go sign up, and they ask you questions like, "What's your moniker?" What do they call you? What gang are you from? And they already have all that written down. I don't even know why they ask you, but you gotta sign up every single time that you get out from jail once you're convicted of a gang enhancement. I go through that. I got like a year and a half left, and then I never have to sign anything again. Sign up as anything again, register. So I'm gonna get to that in a different episode because it derails from the story and from the message I'm trying to deliver. I'll get derailed like so fast. And back in 2009, I ran into a gang member, and he was a rival gang member, and we recognized him. So me and another person went to go talk to him. We're gonna hit him up. And as soon as I got there, he was younger, so I had a younger homeboy with me, and I told him, "Hey, check it out, homie. This is where we're from, and I understand that you're a youngster, so I'm gonna let you get down with my homeboy 1-on-1. I'm not gonna jump in. I give you my word." And the dude brandished it looked like a 9 or a 45. I think it was a 9. Pulled up the heat and started disrespecting. So there was a lot of people. There was a lot of businesses around, and by the time he didn't start busting after like a few seconds later, then I knew he wasn't gonna do it, because from my experience, people that pull out guns, they're gonna start shooting right away. Like they're not gonna give you a chance, not even to get away. You know what I mean? So I didn't think this guy was gonna do that because he didn't do it right away. So we leave, come back, and now we're looking for him. We don't find him. We get derailed, and we ended up in a rival faction, a rival enemy hood. And there was this Oxnard police officer that had pulled me over like a week before that, and he recognized me. He recognized me, so he pulled me over. Pulled me over, and um, they found a weapon in the premises, and one of my homeboys got convicted for a loaded firearm, and then they raided my parents' house. Back then, I was still staying with my parents. They raided their house, and they found another weapon. They found a 9 Brico with a 16-17 in the clip. It was a double clip. So they found it in my room. I'm on parole. They did a parole search. SWAT team hit the pad. And I feel bad for my family, because I was already in jail, like just chilling. So the detectives they go back to county jail and they hit me with it like, oh hey, you know what? We found a gun. So you're arrested for a gun plus a year flat parole violation. Um, I'm gonna try to put the link in the description because that came out on the newspaper. But if you don't want to go through that, just search up police prevent shooting in Oxnard. Police prevent drive-by shooting in Oxnard, which it wasn't even gonna go down like that. I don't even know why they made it like that, but they put it on the newspaper. You'll see me right there, but I'll try to link it. When I get to county jail, I'm already in county jail, right? And I go to court once, and then I go to court again. I had a badass lawyer. Her name's Barbara, and she tells me, "What do you want to do with the case?" I tell her, "I want to fight it. I want to fight it. Like I'm not even tripping." And then she goes, she talks to the DA, and then she talks to the judge. They have a little conference, and I could see some pictures. I could see photos in her hand, printed photos, and I'm like, "What the fuck? What is that? Like that doesn't even look like the picture of a gun, it's like people. I see it looks like gang members. So she brings the pictures and she gives them to me here, boom. And that's the whole point of this episode, this video that I just made, bro. I It was me and one of my friends. We're right there flashing gang signs. I had a picture with two guns. There was two guns right there, and so yeah, basically I had pictures of guns. And one of the guns is what I got busted for. Um, so my attorney, my public defender, she tells me, "Look, bro, like I wanted to fight this case for you, because it wasn't found on you, but at the same time, like as a lawyer, I'm gonna tell you straight up that you're gonna lose. Like there's no way I'm gonna beat this case for you. The pictures are right there. Plus, they say that if you don't sign right now, they're gonna add a gang enhancement. So it's gonna go the that was already like my third time getting busted with a firearm, and I was already on parole for a firearm. So it was gonna go from 16 2 and 3 to 16 2 and 3 plus a gang enhancement, which is like a 5 year gang enhancement. No, it was gonna be like 3, 4, or 5, or 3, 5, or 7, either or. But it was gonna be a big, huge increase in the time I was gonna be facing. So I just signed. They gave me 2 years. I went to New Delano level 4 180 for for that period of time, and I got out from there. So with that being said, where did they get the pictures? Where did they get the pictures from? So like I told you before, I'm guilty of a gang of shit, bro. And I don't want to sit here and tell you that I've never fucked up, because I have. I'm not perfect. I had them on MySpace. Before there was Instagram, before there was Facebook, there was MySpace. And I had a gang of pictures with guns, fucking flashing gang signs, posted with the homies. I was a youngster, so I had my page cracking because I was a parolee, and that's what I was doing back then. So um, that's the number one rule that you should know. That's the number one thing. It's not even a rule because nobody tells you. First off, don't do no crimes. If you are gonna do crimes, if you are gonna be in a barrio, Don't get no tattoos. Don't get tatted. Don't get gang related tattoos. Don't get tattoos at all because they'll identify you with that. And that's the conviction right there. Stamped. Second of all, don't take no pictures with the homies at all. Not even just hugging. Nothing. If you feel like you're gonna be a criminal, if you feel like you're gonna be out there doing shit, don't take no pictures. Not even covering your face. They know it's you, bro. They know it's you. So that's another thing. Don't take no pictures. Don't be posting stupid shit on social media that is gonna burn you out. There's juras on there, and there's informants. Just because just because somebody's underage doesn't mean it's not an informant. They could be an informant underage. There's homies that been to the pen all tatted down. They're informants too. I seen it plenty of times, bro. So that's another thing too. And then if you do something and you got away, nobody's seen you do it, don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody because the moment you tell your homeboy, he gets busted for some petty shit. He's drugged out. He wants to get out. He's having a baby. He wants to go see his hyena. He's gonna give you up quick. He's not gonna think twice about it. He's gonna get out, drop the dime on you, and you're gonna get busted for opening your mouth. It's like if nobody knows you did it, you know you did it. Why go tell anybody? That's like telling on yourself, bro. So back to the gang enhancement. That's how the gang enhancement law works. They give you more time. So if you're a gang member and you do a shooting plus the gang enhancement, you're not getting out. I'm gonna give you another example. Uh, there's a charge called extortion. I've been charged for it. Extortion. Extortion goes like this, right? It's 2, 3, or 5 years. That's what it carries. 2, 3, or 5. I'm almost positive that's what it carries. But without the gang enhancement. So if it's my neighbors, they go, they they threaten somebody, they take their money every week. They start coming for money. That's uh, that's two. What is it? 2, 4, or 5, 3, 4, or 5. That's what it carries, right? But if they put a gang enhancement, if they put a gang enhancement attached to the extortion, it carries 7 to life. Once you have life, anything that is the L, you're not getting out unless you go like to a PC yard and fucking don't ever do shit. So that's how it goes. The the gang enhancement will fuck up your whole life, bro. Like all this, I should have never had it. I should have never had that because when it was time to go to trial, like that's what made me look bad. When the judges see me now, and I go for a violation and I'm trying to explain myself. They arrested me for music videos and I'm just over here trying to make a little bit of passive income. That's all I'm trying to do. I like doing entertainment, so that's what I do. And everything I have, it doesn't help me at all. All these tattoos I have, all that, it doesn't help me at all. It's hard to get a job. It's hard to do everything. But as far as the gang enhancement goes, stay alert. You know, stay alert and have respect for yourself, value yourself, and don't give them a case. Don't give the prosecution a case, bro. No flashing pictures. No fucking, even in videos. Like, if you make a video, like the videos I make, they might use it against you. Like I told you, I've been arrested for videos, for music videos. Um, so, no. Nobody needs to know you have a strap on you. Nobody needs to know that. You know what I mean? But like I said, I'm just trying to educate you. I'm hoping that you guys just don't do shit. But if you are gonna do something, I want you to be educated like that. You don't go do a gang of extra years that weren't even necessary. You know what I mean? For stuff that you could have avoided. So don't forget, no taking pictures with guns, no taking videos with real guns. That's what the props are for. Fuck the public, fuck the audience, fuck what they say. Just do you, use props. If you want to be a real gangster, you're going to be a real gangster off the internet. That's where gangsters are at, you know? So, no taking pictures, no taking pictures that are gang related at all. No flashy, no tagging, no taking pictures with the homies because that's how they're going to identify you. Um, if you go do something, don't yell out your barrio. And just stay alert. Stay alert. I'm gonna make a lot of more videos like this, and I'll get more into it. Just right now, I'm limited on time, and I don't got the right equipment, the resources, and everything to make some legit videos, you know. But I'm just right here trying to help, bro. With that being said, you guys have a good night. Thank you for coming and subscribe, like, um, even the haters. Everybody's welcome, you know. There's gonna be people like people make fake accounts and then they go on the comment section and they're keyboard warriors, you know. And I even seen people in prison, bro. Not seen, but caught fools in prison, like from their prison cells in an active yard, trying to be a keyboard warrior, you know, knowing that you're out here, there, and there. There's nothing that could happen, bro. And so you just gotta be alert and stay away from all the negative people, you know. And with that being said, I'm outro. I'll be back soon.